Yeah, so on long-range munitions, you mentioned Patriots in your answer. So Patriots are surface-to-air defensive missiles. But can you confirm that longer-range surface-to-surface missiles with more offensive capabilities are on the table or off the table?
Well, I'm not going to confirm anything. We haven't taken, as these contact groups and as these presidential drawdown authorities packages come together, nothing is on or off the table. It's a discussion that we have here at the department and across the interagency to determine what the Ukrainians need and to also maintain our own readiness. So I just don't have anything further to add at that point.
And also on Crimea, you say you didn't specifically mention that United States, because the story is coming out that United States and Ukraine are discussing a potential Ukrainian plan for taking on Crimea. But you said, okay, Crimea is a part of Ukraine and generically United States supports Ukraine taking back its territory. Specifically, is there any kind of U.S. advice with respect to launching an offensive on Crimea to take back the territory from Russians?
Are you asking if the Ukrainians are consulting with us?
If you give your advice, endorse such an operation on Crimea?
Well, we don't dictate to the Ukrainians how to run their operations. That has been said by multiple people here at this department. The Ukrainians make the decisions about their operations and when they conduct them. Crimea is part of Ukraine. We've made that very clear from the beginning. If they decide to conduct an operation within Crimea, they're well in their bounds. That is a sovereign part of their country that was illegally invaded by Russia in 2014. They have every right to take that back.
And the United States is also ready to support that operation on that specific chunk of land.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by support their operation? We're not on the ground. There are no boots on the ground there. So what do you mean?
Militarily, whatever capability needed to take that chunk of peninsula back from Russians, the United States is going to be there.
You have seen the United States be there for Ukraine, and this department has said that we will be with Ukraine for as long as it takes. If that includes an operation in Crimea, that is a sovereign part of their country, and they have every right to take that back. I'll take one more, and then we'll wrap up.
Jared Zuma with Monitor. I just wanted to ask real quick on the subject of air defense batteries for Ukraine. It was reported last month that the U.S. would seek to source NASAMS from the Middle East. I'm just wondering if there's any deliberation in the department or any effort underway to source additional air defense assets from that region.
I wouldn't comment on where we're sourcing some of this. I mean, the NASAMS were part of our USAI package, so those go under contract and then get delivered into Ukraine. There are already 2 operating right now in Ukraine. I believe our commitment has been a total of 8. So I just wouldn't be able to comment any further on that.
And if I could just ask,